Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and happy Saturday. We are back with a speed build of an actually pretty large modern home. It's very spacious and kind of large, but it only has 2 bedrooms, and I don't typically build things like this. I don't know, I don't build large homes, and I don't build large modern homes. Like, if I do something modern, it is tiny. But I, for some reason, was in the mood to do this. I actually started this last weekend, in addition to the stuff I was working on for this past week, or the week before, and I was like, why am I building an extra thing instead of going to bed? Because I was just in a mood to build, and it was more important than sleep at the time, so I went ahead and I built this, and I really like how it came out. I obviously finished it this weekend. I only got like part of the outside done, so everything up until when I started doing landscaping was actually like a week before I'm recording this, so like 2 weeks ago from when this goes up. But I really like how it came out. It's so cute. I want to live in it. I say that a lot about my builds, but like maybe I don't want to live in it. I don't know if I'd want to live in a modern house. I really like them, but I think what I want to live in is like a loft apartment in a city, but I don't want to deal with the city. I just like the apartment. Like, I'd like to be able to walk, like, it to look beautiful and be the city and all that kind of stuff and have the conveniences of the city, but when I walk outside my door, there's no loud noises. That's the dream, isn't it? Have all the conveniences and the prettiness of the place that you think looks nice, but don't have any of the inconveniences of it. Yeah, I'm getting real off topic. I'm just in like this super chatty mood. I actually just, it is currently Monday night when I'm recording this. I just got off of a random live stream. I streamed for an hour and a half out of the blue because I felt like it, because I'm just kind of in a chatty mood. I haven't been feeling super well all day, so I was like, I want to live stream and chat with people, so that's what I did instead of recording this. But now I'm recording this because this was on my to-do list for the night, and I really enjoyed this build, so I do want to do the voiceover for it. But I'm just like really chatty, and I'm probably going to be a little bit off topic, and I'm probably talking really fast. I'm just realizing that now that I've said a whole lot of information, and we're only 2.5 minutes into this already. So I apologize. I'm going to try and talk a little bit slower and see how that goes. But I, of course, like always, struggled with how I wanted to paint the outside. We do end up using this brown paneling. I really do like how that worked out. In the end, like I said, very, very happy with this house. I'm trying to think of what the bedrooms look like. Yeah, it has 2 bedrooms. One's like a master bedroom, and the other one is a shared room. That is either for some teens or some tweens. I'm not sure which. It's very orange. I love it. I think it's my favorite room in the house. The rest of the house is pretty like neutral, like blacks, grays, beiges, browns, and then the master bedroom has like a purple theme, like a more like lavender, and then the shared teens room is like bright orange and blue, and I love it. I think it came out really nice. So yeah, we're just building the outside structure. Nothing too crazy. But oh my gosh, last night I went and saw the new It movie by Stephen King. So, oh my god, it was so good. That was a movie, if you don't know what that is, it's sort of about clowns, sort of. It's not he's not really a clown. I won't get into that. But you can look up the story by Stephen King. It's called It, just literally the letters I-N-T, the word It. That's the full title. It was a book by Stephen King, and it was adapted into a mini-series, I think in the 90s? Like 1990, yeah. Because, basically... I remember that because I thought it was convenient that in the story, this evil creature comes out to prey on children every 27 years, and it was exactly, well, not exactly to the day, but like 27 years after the miniseries was released is when we got this new movie. So I'm like, well, it came out in 2017, so the original miniseries must have come out in 1990. So, oh my god, it was so good. As a kid, like, I was terrified of that movie. It was the only movie that ever scared me. I don't even know why, because I rewatched it this year, and I was not scared by it, like, at all. It was not scary. It was just funny, and I thought the acting for Pennywise was really good, and I was like, oh, okay, this wasn't that bad. I'll totally watch the new one this year. And so me and my boyfriend went yesterday and we watched it, and it was so good. It was like definitely different than the original. Obviously better actor. Well, not obviously, but like better actors. And Pennywise was a lot different than he was in the past. I liked the improvements that they did with some of the scenes. It was R-rated, which was great in my opinion. Obviously, if you're not old enough to watch R-rated movies, I would not suggest going to see that. But I think it was improved that we got to see a lot of the scenes that wouldn't have been in a PG-13 version. It was mostly violent scenes. It was really good. It was so good. I was so glad to have gone to the movies last night and got to see that. It was just a really good time. Right here, we're about to do some fun pattern on this like walkway. I don't know why I was inspired to do that. I just really wanted to have something a little bit different. And then we make a little garden area based on where those columns are. Yeah, I called this an elevated modern because the front of it is elevated on stilts, basically. So I thought that was an appropriate title. And to the point, which I tend to do with my builds. I don't know if I name any of them. Like, I guess like Pringle's home didn't help. It was for a family whose last name was Pringles. But like for the most part, I'm like, oh, this is elevated modern. And earlier in the week, you saw a Tumblr bedroom, and like I've done Rose Cottage because it was a cottage that was red. Like, try to keep them concise and to the point. Hopefully that's helpful, so you like know what you're getting into when you click on things. I'm not sure, but I've just been in such a building kick. And I started, like, pre-recording some stuff for next month. Like, just the build part, not voiceovers or anything. I'm going to do that more close to the time. Because I have a ton of stuff I want to do next month. And I know I won't have enough time to do it. I've talked a little bit about some of vague plans for next month. For the month of October. And spooky time, basically. I've talked vaguely about that in my build last weekend. Hera Villa. Talked a little bit about that, so if you want to hear me ramble about some exciting things that I didn't fully explain but just got the hype train going, you can go ahead and watch that. I was really excited. But yeah, Halloween I'm way too excited for. I've already bought some Halloween decorations, even though it's September. Yeah, I'm that person. Like, as they're putting Halloween stuff out on the shelves, I'm, like, trying to look at it while they're putting it on the shelves. It's awful. We bought a candle today that's white on the outside, but it's red on the inside, so when you burn it, it looks like it's bleeding. I love Halloween. I think you can tell. We're adding some planters out here and a climbing frame. We also have a basketball hoop. It's pretty simple. We have a gate over there. I almost forgot to put that in. I tend to do that. I put gates in. I put fences in and don't put a gate. So, like, you can't get anywhere. And, yeah, I just thought it was nice to have a basketball hoop. I don't add them very often. For whatever reason, I feel like it's hard to place them where I want them because I feel like they belong in a driveway, but I don't put a lot of driveways in because we don't have cars or garages in the game, which I really want. I would love that as like a free update. Heck, I'd even pay for that in like a stuff pack. Although I feel like that'd be more work than a stuff pack, but I don't want to pay for it in a game pack because I don't know. I want cars. I think it would be nice, like just the functionality that they had in The Sims 2, because I understand like we don't have an open world, so Sims 3 doesn't make sense, like driving everywhere, but just like back out of your driveway, like I missed that. Like in The Sims 3 I wish we backed out of our driveway instead of just spawning into the middle of the road and like spawning in and out of the car. I liked that they actually got in their car and they closed it and they backed out. That's what I want in The Sims 4. I think that would be really cool to have that from The Sims 2. Oh, I started talking fast again. Sorry about that. I talk really fast in real life. I mean, I don't notice it most of the time, but I try to. I also listen to things fast. I think I've talked about this before. I posted about it on Twitter because people complain all the time that Kayla from Lil Simsy talks too fast, and I was like, I really don't get it. I don't know what everyone's talking about because I literally listen to every YouTube video I ever watch on double speed. So I listened, when I like watch some of her videos, which is mostly just her speed builds, I listen to it on 2 times speed, and I have no issue understanding what she's saying. So, like, if she's saying whatever she's saying, I'm hearing it twice the speed you guys are hearing it at and complaining about. So I don't really get it. I understand, like, it could be hard listening to somebody that's talking fast, but I personally just, I don't connect. I don't get it, because I listen to things so fast. But that's just me. Everyone's different. I understand that. But, fun fact, I listen fast, apparently, and talk fast. Do I keep those paintings in here? No, I don't. Put a corkboard. Not that one. But I put a corkboard, and we're going to do it in a second. This the chalkboard, that's the word I was looking for, and we put the calendar on there. I accidentally put a fence there, because I wanted to put a fence there, but not that kind of fence. I wanted the short fence that you could walk over just to make it look like there's a separation between the rooms, because I think that looks really nice when you do that. Anyway, we are going to add these counters here below the television. Nice couches. Do we keep those couches? I think we did. No, we didn't. We did not. Because I don't think I've ever used those couches. Oh, random pause. I was in someone's live stream when I was building this, and so I was like chatting in the live stream while I was, yeah. I do that sometimes. I tend to be either in live streams or watching podcasts or listening to podcasts or just whatever in general. Longer term things like 30-minute or so or longer videos when I build, because it's something entertaining while I'm building. I mean, building is fun anyway, but I like listening to things. I work better and do things better when I'm listening to things. Like at work, I like to have podcasts on while I'm doing work as well, so I don't know. That's just me. I'm sure a lot of people are like that, like probably more so with listening to music, which I don't usually do. It's usually like content, like consuming, I don't know. I like music, but I've never been like a really big music person, I guess. I don't know, like I can go months without listening to music and I wouldn't even realize it, which I know for some people are like, that is crazy, I don't know how you deal, but everyone's different, I guess. I'm not a big music person, but I do listen to music, whatever. But we added some books here. I like this TV setup. It's very simple, and it's something I don't typically do, so it's a little different. And we got these couches that I put in, and a nice stereo as well. I think I put an abundance of plants in this build because I always do. That's like a thing I can't help. I just have to put plants everywhere. It's like, oh, this corner is empty, let's put a plant. This table is empty, let's put a plant. Oh, there's another corner that's empty, let's put a plant. Oh, why do we have like 8 plants in this room? I don't know, but let's add more. I don't do that now. That would drive me crazy in real life, but in The Sims, I'm like, that's how you fill space. You put plants places. I do want some more stuff in the game, though, to fill in space. Also, I liked how that looked, and then I realized that there was no door to the bathroom, so I had to get rid of that mirror. I was a little sad about it. I mean, I'm making this entrance area into like kind of a mini office. It has space to do more with it than what I did with it, but I wanted it to just be fairly simple and have what you needed. So we have a little glass desk and a computer. Put a nice chair over there from bowling stuff. I made it just a very simple, clean entrance room. I didn't want it to be too cluttered because it is the main room you walk into when you enter the house. Had a nice fluffy rug in here and some paintings on the wall and put some shelves under it, which I thought looked really nice. I kind of like that idea of they're like balancing on the shelves. And then a mirror and a place to hang up your coat and your hat. And I think, yeah, we put those flowers there. I forgot we did that. So yeah, pretty simple entrance area to the house, and I paused there for a second. I was probably typing in the live chat of the live stream I was in. Good times, and here I am realizing that I forgot a door, so we're putting in a door here so we can get into the bathroom. And I think the bathrooms in, like, this build are very simple. I think they were black and white for the most part, because I thought that went pretty well with, I don't know, the theme I was going for, if that makes sense. Got to use the mirror I wanted to use in the hallway in here, though, so that was nice. That's my favorite mirror in the game, I think. I think it just looks so pretty. I want to use it all the time, so it's nice every time I get to use it. But yeah, just making this black and white. Pretty simple. Added some like gray tiles behind parts of the room. Added this lovely painting that came with fitness stuff. I think that's my favorite item from fitness stuff, maybe. I also really like the rugs. I like a lot of the stuff from fitness stuff. I don't use it too often. I think I probably use the rugs the most, or those paintings. I don't actually use the fitness, like, the items that came with fitness stuff, like, ever. Although I guess it's convenient now that my Sims can work out on the TV, but my Sims, like, never work out, because they're lazy. They just eat cake for every meal and never work out. Sounds like my life. Okay, I don't eat cake for every meal, but I don't eat very well. I gotta work on that. But yeah, I should exercise more too. I guess I just never have time. I'm always working, just always. But like, I don't know. The most exercise I probably get is like when I go shopping. I like going shopping. I run around to stores a lot because I always have to get stuff from my rabbit. Because if you didn't know this, like, she has to eat all the time, and rabbits eat a lot, like a lot. She's a tiny 4-pound bunny. She's 4 pounds, and she eats so much food. She's a little piggy, and like food. Bunnies are like little poop machines. They eat constantly and they poop constantly. They could be this is a little TMI, but they could be standing still for maybe 2 seconds, and they walk away, and there's a pile of like 10 poops or more. And you're like, what? How did you do that? But they're adorable, and I love my little baby girl so much. I've posted lots of pictures of her on Twitter over this past year because I got her in February, and she's my baby. I love her so much. So if you haven't met Wednesday yet, I'm sure there's pictures on Twitter, and there's definitely some on my Instagram. There's links to those social medias down below. I'm mostly active on Twitter. I guess Instagram would probably be my second most active, and then I also have a Facebook and a Tumblr. Tumblr I mostly only use when I do custom content, shopping videos and stuff like that. I'll just reblog everything that I find so that you guys can get it. If you watched the video and you're like, oh my god, I love that hair, I need it. Like this week I am obsessed. I actually did a custom content shopping video this past week. And I am obsessed with the rainbowy hair that I got. It's in the thumbnail for it. That's my favorite hair. And I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I didn't even know I was going to get it because I downloaded the hairstyle because of the shape of the hairstyle. I had no idea that I had that color swatch. So I was like so happy when I realized it existed. I was like, this is beautiful. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. But this is the bedroom that I'm really excited about. Oh, I didn't even mention, in the master bedroom, I put a bunch of paintings inside the mirrors that kind of made like a pattern on the mirrors. I thought it was kind of interesting. It's all right. It was something different. I tried it out, but this is really my favorite room. Like I said, very orange. Figured either 2 teens or tweens could share this room. I think it could be boys or girls. I think it's pretty gender neutral. Not that colors really have genders anyway, but I think the room in general is just very gender neutral. It could be anyone, and I really like how it came out. And it's so cute. We had this big orange couch over here from bowling stuff. Got those cushions from toddler stuff. Got the chair from toddler stuff. Some more bright curtains. It's such a bright, colorful, fun room. I was really happy with how it came out. It takes a while before I realize, oh wait, I need a dresser in here. I do that a lot lately. I just did that in my live stream. I was just like, oh, I'm at this musician's room. Oh, wait a second. There's not a dresser. Oops. But it's a common mistake. I fixed it though. I added a mirror over here. I think we kept it blue. I'm not sure. But really love this room. I think it's my favorite bedroom I've built in a long time. Although I really like the Tumblr bedroom I made. I don't know. This is my favorite, like, more kids' bedroom. Like, kids' teenager room. And, I don't know, I'm just thrilled with how it came out. Added this nice carpet that came with Parenthood. Got some book bags going on in here. So kids can have their homework. And then, of course, some clutter on the floor as well. Try to make it like a messy teen room. And then I'm like, oh, I need to put a dresser. So I put the dresser over here. And I'm moving the painting over so we can have a mirror as well. So you can get ready. Put a lunchbox up there and some books. I don't know if there's much more in this room. Just got the hallway, I think, and then like the deck outside the master bedroom, and I think that's it for the build. That actually went by quick. I didn't put dirt around the house. Oops. I always, like lately I've been forgetting that. That used to be like, I had to do it before I ended a build. Like before I'd save anything, but I didn't. That's sad. Well, we're working on this now. But that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download this, it is available in the Sims 4 gallery if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi. And I'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it for me. See you guys. Bye, everybody.